right, so we have some absolutely fire news in regards to MLB The Show 22 and Diamond Dynasty, as well as the online co-op mode that will be coming to the game this year, guys. All the screenshots you're going to see in this video are from the new co-op mode that will be in the game, but also we got to get a look at the card arts and some of the legend cards that are new to this year's Diamond Dynasty as well. So let's take a look at that first and foremost. Some of the card arts are literally exactly the same. Like, this is the same DJ card we had last year in terms of the art or the image that they decided to use. Same for CJ Cron, Noah Syndergaard, same exact card. So a lot of these cards, as you can see, they will have the same photo from last year, which is something that MLB has done throughout the years. Like, they've used multiple different card arts and things like that throughout different games, so I'm not surprised to see that at all. But we do have some new card arts obviously here as well with the Josh Hader Diamond. This is how the Diamond cards are going to look for live series this year around, guys, as you can see right here. New background that says like DD in the back with the Diamond logo, so I am liking that for sure. And Hader will be an 89. Also, Byron Buxton will be an 86 live series card in the game, again, as you can see right here as well. Now, with the live series cards, we do get a new look at them, but we also get a look at some of the Legends cards for the first time that will be in Diamond Dynasty for the first time in like 8 years or so, because all of these cards that we're going to see today were in the game in like MLB The Show 11, MLB The Show 12, things along those lines. It's just obviously they have retired, and now they are making their first appearance back in the game as Legends. So we got an All-Star Ryan Howard card, 85 overall right here, as you guys can see. We have an 83 Joe Mauer card. I thought they would probably have a higher card. I thought it was at least going to be a diamond off the start. But then we also have an 84 Justin Morneau. All of these are All-Star Series cards, guys, so we don't get a look at any of like the other sets or anything like that. But these are 3 brand new Legends that will be in the game this year, and we do get a look at their very first card art for MLB The Show 22 as well. So moving on to the next image, I believe we get to look at some other things. We see some other players down here, some bronze and things like that, but it also gives a little insight to how cards will be selected for the online co-op. As you guys see right here, 2v2, 6 cards each, 3v3, 4 cards each. So when you're doing the online co-op, if you're playing with just one other homie, both of you will be taking 6 cards from your binders and putting together a lineup. And then if you're playing with 2 other homies, all of you will be taking 4 cards from your binder and making a lineup out of that. Now, the next picture that I do have for you guys is this right here. This is how the pitcher will be selected for your co-op mode team. Basically, guys, you're putting up 2 starting pitchers that you would like to actually have start within the game, and it will randomize them and rotate them around, and then you choose between one of them. And as you can see, when you choose, they will be flipped over. So you're not going to necessarily know who you're actually using when you go to select them. You'll just know that it'll be one of the 2 or 3 pitchers that you selected from you and your friends' binders, and that is how your pitcher will be selected for each and every single game. Not sure if I'm a big fan of that personally. It does bring together the whole co-op thing, in my opinion, at the very least, but I just would like to be able to select, like, if I had the better pitcher between me and my other 2 friends, I would definitely like to use my pitcher instead of having to go through this random thing. But I do understand that at the end of the day, kind of reminds me of like MLB, like the show 15 Days, where they would just select a random starter for you. It wasn't like you were able to choose your starter when you would go into games back then. So that's what it's really reminding me of, but now you actually can select a card, and whichever card you flip over will be the starting pitcher that you use. Now, the last thing I do want to show, guys, is some stuff information-wise about the online co-op and how it's going to work in terms of defense. Everybody knows that it will be pretty self-explanatory in terms of offense. Like, you're literally just going to switch. Like, if it's 2 people, the first player 1 will bat the first at bat, player 2 the second at bat, player 1 the third at bat, player 2 the fourth at bat. That's pretty self-explanatory. Everybody knew that's how that was going to work on offense. But people did question how it will be working on defense, guys. And you can see right here, basically, these are the symbols for what you're going to be playing. If you are the red symbol, that means you're playing pitcher and catcher. If you are the blue symbol, that means you're playing the infield. And if you are the yellow symbol, you are playing the outfield. Now, this will rotate each and every single inning. So you have to play all 3 different types of positions throughout the game multiple times. So it's not like you can just assign, like if you have a friend that is absolutely just amazing with pinpoint and a great pitcher on MLB The Show, you can't just have him pitch every single ending. It makes everybody do every aspect of the game, which I do honestly like in a way. I'm not gonna lie. I thought maybe they were gonna do it like one inning, this person's on defense completely and controls everybody like you would in a normal game. The next inning it swaps, so on and so forth, similar to how like hitting would be, just it would go along the innings. But that is not the case. You will all be playing at all times when it comes to defense on this new co-op mode. But for the most part, man, that is all the new stuff that I did want to go over with you guys. Getting a look at some of the card art, the Diamonds card art in particular, because that is something that always changes throughout MLB The Show. And then also a look at some of the new legends as well, man. Honestly, I'm very, very excited for Ryan Howard. I used to love him. Like, I was a kid still when this man was in the league and in his prime. I was still in, I believe, in like middle school or high school at that point. So I absolutely loved him as a player. And I did love his swing in the old MLB The Show game, so I'm hoping his swing is still just as good as it was back then. So I'm honestly very excited to see how he is as a card in MLB The Show 22. But let me know what you guys think about all this stuff that we did see from the little stream and some of the insights we got to some stuff we'll get in Diamond Dynasty and how the cards will look and things along those lines. But as always, man, thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Till next time, I'm out.